Jockey Hugh Bowman couldn't make the weight in the Cox Plate, but he was back aboard for the Oaks, looking for his maiden Group 1 winner in Melbourne.
Off they go. Favourite jumped okay. Samantha Miss. Perkagusta a little slow. Rubles pinged out. Glow Lamp, Lunar Lights, Oval Affair away quickly in the early stages. Good pace early. Rocha going over. Miss SCARLATTI trying to slot in. She'll be about 4 wide. They're about to negotiate the bottom turn. And Samantha Miss is running about 7th or 8th. Where now Oval Affair runs to the lead by a couple of lengths here. Lunar Light second, 2 lengths Rubles, Glow Lamp and Miss SCARLATTI. She's improving her place to try and get in a little closer. She is still working out wide. 2 lengths Rocha, followed as Stay, who's caught out 3 wide. Arms wide open the fence, 1.5 CUMMINGS. Then came Samantha Miss, a little bit better than midfield now. 2 lengths further back as Think Money to Boogie Woogie. About 2.5 lengths away, Perkagusta, LA Wonder, Jeune de Coeur. And Expect to Win brought up the rear in the Oaks, where Oval Affair had the lead. At the 1600, she's a length in front. Miss SCARLATTI did some work, but she's finally got up to second. Lunar Light's a length away third. Rubles on the inside of Glow Lamp, 2 lengths to Rocha, outside Arms Wide Open. Then there's about a length away to a Stay, who's still caught 3 wide as they go to the 1400. Next, Samantha Miss, who's outside CUMMINGS. The 2 favourites racing together. 2 lengths Think Money on the inside of To Boogie Woogie. Couple of lengths away then, LA Wonder, Perkagusta, Jeune de Coeur and Expect to Win. At the 1200 metres, Oval Affair by a length. Miss SCARLATTI is second. A length away is Lunar Lights. Glow Lamp enjoying a good trail. She's in 4th placing. 1.5 Rubles as Stay. And they're followed by Rocha, about 6 off the leader. Then Arms Wide Open. Samantha Miss is on her outside. 1.5 CUMMINGS to Boogie Woogie. 2 lengths away then LA Wonder and taking off round the outside Expect to Win from Think Money. Then Perkagusta and Jeune de Coeur at the 800. And Oval Affair's going to corner narrowly. She's swinging down towards the turn with Miss SCARLATTI and Glow Lamp in close attendance. Then Lunar Lights, a Stay wide out from Rocha. The field bunching right up. Rubles down on the inside. Out wider then Samantha Miss. Bowman's got her into the clear. She's about 5 lengths off the leader. She's poised for her run. Rocha taking off to try and get out after these leaders. It's Oval Affair, Miss SCARLATTI and Glow Lamp. Rocha running on and Miss now on the outside. Samantha Miss is starting to hit her straps and she's joined in quickly at the 300 metres now. And Samantha Miss dashed to the lead, drew a length and a half in front of Miss SCARLATTI, Rocha and Glow Lamp. But it's Samantha Miss, the Sydney Princess, well clear, racing away from them. The favourite has it in the bag and Samantha Miss scored in the Oaks by 3 lengths to Miss SCARLATTI.
A perfect ride by Bowman on board the perfect 3-year-old filly. Samantha Miss proving she was in another league to her own age rivals. Both Bowman and her trainer Chris Lee stated they had never had anything to do with a better filly, and probably never would. A seemingly long and successful career beckoned for her, but after a storming first up second in the Light Fingers, she was sold through the Australian broodmare sale for an astonishing $3.8 million to John Singleton, and he immediately retired her for a mating with Boom Sire More Than Ready, making her the second most expensive broodmare ever sold at auction in Australia. Clary Connors has always known how to set a filly to win a big race. So, after Dear Demi was placed behind Piero in the Champagne Stakes the previous autumn, Connors knew he had an Oaks filly on his hands. So he went about mapping out the perfect preparation. Luck deserted Dear Demi for most of the campaign leading into the Oaks, so much so that after her run in the Wakeful, where she never got a crack at them, Jimmy Cassidy was to be replaced by Nash Rawiller. But when Rawiller got suspended at the same meeting, Cassidy was given a reprieve, and he wouldn't make the same mistake twice.
And they're off now. And Zydeco, one of the slowest to move out of her barrier stall. She seemed to half-knuckle. Mama's Choice began well. Tiana got away quickly with Transonic. Finnegan Begin Again from the outside barrier is being hustled forward, so there's going to be a good deal of speed in the early part of the race now. And as they leave the straight and head to the 2200 metres, it's Tiana in front of Finnegan Begin Again, Transonic, and just off the Marlin's Teardrop, and then Gondokoro Elzora pushing through, and they were being followed then by Mama's Choice. Further back is Lazuma. Lazuma. Zydeco about the middle of the field, and Summer Bliss is behind her, being followed by Zakotto and Muratib. Dear Demi's gone right back through the field, and she'll settle about third from last as they power up the side of the course. And 10 Black is back towards the tail end of the field. She'd be one of the last, and Kate is back there as well. So about 1,600 metres to go. Ireland's Teardrop had worked around the field and has taken over the running. So Ireland's Teardrop by a half. Finnegan Begin is up there running second, and 2 lengths away in the field is Tiana, with Gondokoro running fourth. A length and a half further back is Transonic as they go to the 1,400. 2 lengths to Mama's Choice, and then came Elzora the outside. They were being followed back behind those horses. Zydeco, she's about the middle of the field. Lazuma on her outside, and then 2 lengths to Summer Bliss and Zakotto, and further back in the field is Muratib. Dear Demi a long way from them at the 1,200 metres, but they're running it very solidly, and Kate and 10 Black bring up the rear of the field. So it's Ireland's Teardrop heading to the 1,000 metres just in front. Finnegan Begin going with it. 2 lengths to Gondokoro. Tiana fourth, the inside, a length and a half away. Then came Transonic running fifth. 2 behind the Mama's Choice, and Nick Elzora, and they're followed a couple of lengths away then to the favourite Zydeco. But on her outside is Lazuma as they're sweeping down to approach the home turn now. Summer Bliss is a fair way back, and so is Zakotto as they're on the swing for home in the Oaks with about 600 metres left to go now. Muratib's one of the last, and into the straight they race now, and Gondokoro's been left in front a long way from home. The leaders all collapsed around her. Transonic, Elzora starting to run on. Further back here, Zydeco, she's got to the outside, and Dear Demi, the 2 favourites, they're making the runs together down the outside, and they've got the leaders covered. It's Zydeco and Dear Demi out of the wakeful. They come to fight out the Oaks now. Elzora's trying to go with them, and then came Summer Bliss. Dear Demi on the outside, and Zydeco 100 metres to go. They've drawn away from them now. Dear Demi with her nose in front of Zydeco. Dear Demi, Cassidy winds the clock back to win his 5th Oaks.
A dominant win, highlighting Dear Demi's superior staying ability at the time. Flamboyant owner John Singleton revelled in the victory, especially teaming up with his old mates Clary and Jimmy. It was a perfect example of Clary's knack with guiding young gallopers with potential and maximising their ability, something that he's made a career out of.
Saintly on the outside, Fernande strikes back, net 8. Saintly's got the photo in the Cox plate.
Ethereal's coming hard. The Caulfield Cup winners grab the lead, and Ethereal does the double. Might and Power has gapped them in the Caulfield Cup. What a win, he's won it by 7 lengths. But Dukes digs, he lunges and wins. A magnificent Guineas. We've seen one of the very great Guineas.
The sound of your own neck breaking is deafening. They told me I'd never ride again, but I did, and then I fell once more. It was a fall I had to have. It taught me I couldn't hesitate. I had to go harder. A year after that I won the Melbourne Cup, and the one after that, and the one after that.
The champion becomes a legend.
People wonder why I'm still doing this. As long as I can get up on that saddle, I'll ride.